Have you ever wondered how the world would be if we kept all knowledge to ourselves? Let's journey into the realm of ideas and possibilities where the power of knowledge sharing takes center stage. Imagine a world where the sharing of knowledge is as natural as breathing. A world where every person's wisdom, experience, and insights are freely available to others, creating a vibrant tapestry of shared understanding and mutual growth. Take a moment to think about the last time you learned something new and valuable. Now recall the feeling when you shared that knowledge with someone else, and it made a difference in their life. It could have been as simple as a cooking tip you passed on to a friend, or as profound as a life lesson you shared with a younger family member. In that moment, you were not just passing on information, you were creating a ripple of growth and empowerment. But what if you had chosen to keep that knowledge to yourself? That ripple would never have been created. The potential for growth and enrichment would have been lost. Now, multiply that by billions of people, each with their own unique knowledge and experiences. The collective loss would be staggering, wouldn't it? Sharing knowledge is like a spark igniting a flame. It is the catalyst that fuels the engine of progress and innovation. It is the bridge that connects individuals, communities, and cultures, fostering understanding and unity. It is the key that unlocks the door to self-growth and collective advancement. Yet in our fast-paced, competitive world, we often overlook the power of knowledge sharing. We hoard our knowledge, seeing it as a personal asset to protect rather than a gift to share. But the truth is, knowledge grows when it is shared. It becomes more meaningful, more impactful, and more powerful. So let's challenge ourselves to share our knowledge more freely. Let's create more ripples of growth and empowerment. Let's turn the spark of shared knowledge into a roaring flame of collective wisdom and progress. Imagine the tremendous growth we could achieve if we made knowledge sharing a habit. In our personal lives, the sharing of knowledge can lead to unexpected discoveries. Let's delve into this concept a bit further. Imagine you're sitting with a friend over a cup of coffee, and you start discussing a book you recently read. You share insights, ideas, and lessons you've gleaned from the pages, and in return, your friend shares their own perspectives. This exchange is more than just a casual conversation. It is a process of mutual learning and growth. Let me share a personal story. A few years back, I found myself struggling to maintain a regular fitness routine. It was my friend, an avid runner, who shared his knowledge on the subject, from workout routines to the importance of a balanced diet. His advice wasn't revolutionary, but the mere act of sharing his knowledge, his experiences, sparked a change in me. I started running regularly, slowly but surely improving my stamina and overall wellness. This is the beauty of knowledge sharing in personal life. It's not about monumental revelations, but rather the small sparks of understanding that help us improve ourselves, often in ways we never anticipated. Knowledge sharing isn't limited to friends. It extends to our family, our partners, our children. When we share what we know with our loved ones, we create a space for mutual growth and understanding. It's not just about imparting wisdom, it's about creating an environment where everyone feels encouraged to learn and grow. Imagine a family where parents share their experiences, their wisdom with their children, where siblings exchange ideas and learn from each other. This is a family that grows together, that learns together. This is a family that is continuously evolving, improving. It's a beautiful cycle, isn't it? We learn, we grow, we share, and through sharing we grow some more. This cycle of learning and sharing is what keeps us evolving, keeps us moving forward. In our personal lives, knowledge sharing can foster stronger bonds and lead to mutual growth. So, the next time you learn something new, remember to share it. You never know how this simple act can inspire growth in you and those around you. In a professional setting, knowledge sharing can often be the key to unlocking unprecedented success. Picture a bustling office, awash with the murmur of voices, clatter of keyboards, and the gentle hum of shared productivity. In this environment, a culture of knowledge sharing can foster a sense of unity, collaboration, and collective growth. Let's take a journey back to a time when I was a young professional, eager to make my mark in the world of business. I was part of a team working on a challenging project, a venture that was pushing us to the limits. We were a group of individuals, each with our own unique skills and perspectives, yet we faced a wall that seemed insurmountable. The breakthrough came when our team leader suggested a simple yet transformative idea, a knowledge sharing session. We all gathered in the conference room, coffee cups in hand, ready to share our thoughts, ideas, and expertise. It was a melting pot of knowledge, a veritable feast of intellectual sharing. As we began to share, we discovered that our collective knowledge was far greater than the sum of its parts. The marketing expert had insights into customer behavior that the product designer could use to enhance the product. The finance expert had data that could help shape the marketing strategy. The product designer's knowledge of materials and manufacturing could streamline the production process. This knowledge-sharing session was a turning point. It unlocked a wave of innovation, collaboration, and ultimately, success. We were no longer a group of individuals working in silos. We had become a cohesive unit, a team working together towards a common goal, fueled by the power of shared knowledge. This is just one example of how knowledge sharing can transform a professional setting. When we share our knowledge, we create a culture of learning and growth. We break down barriers, foster innovation, and unlock potential. So remember this tale the next time you find yourself in a professional setting. Don't hold back your knowledge. Share it. Let it flow freely. For in the sharing, you'll discover the true power of collaboration and collective growth. In the professional world, sharing knowledge can be the catalyst for innovation and progress. Despite its benefits, we often encounter barriers to knowledge sharing. And yet, the rewards of overcoming these barriers are well worth the effort. Let's delve into the common barriers and explore ways to navigate around them. Firstly, we have the fear of losing one's unique value. The thought that sharing your knowledge may make you less valuable or even replaceable can be daunting. However, the reality is quite the opposite. Sharing your knowledge only enhances your value. It positions you as a leader, a go-to source of information, and it fosters a culture of learning and growth. Another barrier is the lack of trust. This can stem from competitive environments where people are hesitant to share their knowledge, fearing misuse or misrepresentation. To overcome this, it's essential to cultivate a culture of trust and respect. Encourage open communication, recognize contributions, and promote a team-oriented mindset. Then there's the issue of time. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, finding the time to share knowledge can seem like a monumental task. But remember, knowledge sharing doesn't always have to be a formal process. It can be as simple as a chat over coffee, a shared article, or a quick email. To illustrate, let me share a personal story. I once worked with a colleague who was a wellspring of knowledge but was always too busy to share. One day, I suggested we have a quick chat during our lunch breaks, and to my surprise, he agreed. Over time, these lunchtime chats evolved into a knowledge-sharing platform, not just for us, but for our entire team. Lastly, the barrier of not knowing how to share. This can be addressed by offering tools and platforms that facilitate knowledge sharing. Consider creating a shared digital repository, initiating mentorship programs, or organizing knowledge-sharing sessions. Overcoming barriers to knowledge sharing can unlock a world of opportunities. It connects us, it empowers us, and most importantly, it propels us towards continuous growth and self-improvement. So let's break down these barriers and embrace the power of shared knowledge. As we look to the future, we must consider the role of knowledge sharing in shaping our world. It's a pivotal tool that holds the potential to transform our societies, our relationships, and our very selves. Imagine a world where knowledge isn't hoarded but shared freely. A world where every individual, regardless of their place of birth or economic status, has access to the collective wisdom of humanity. This is the transformative power of knowledge sharing. It's not just about learning new facts or skills, it's about fostering empathy, understanding, and unity on a global scale. Consider the realm of technology. Innovations are accelerating at a breathtaking pace, but what if we could speed that up even more by openly sharing our discoveries, our failures, and our successes? Instead of competing, we could be collaborating, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and venturing into realms previously unimagined. Now let's turn our attention to education. Traditional models are rapidly evolving, with online learning and open source resources democratizing access to information. Knowledge sharing can help to further break down the walls of the classroom, enabling anyone, anywhere to learn anything at any time. It's a world where everyone is both a student and a teacher, constantly learning and sharing with others. And what about our social structures? Knowledge sharing can help to break down barriers, promote understanding, and foster connections among diverse groups of people. It's about creating a world where we celebrate our differences rather than fear them. I remember a time when I shared a piece of advice with a friend. It was a small gesture, but it sparked a chain reaction. That friend shared the knowledge with someone else, who shared it with another, and so on. It was a vivid demonstration of how knowledge, shared freely, can ripple outwards, affecting countless lives in its wake. By embracing knowledge sharing, we can contribute to a future where everyone has the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive.